During his conversation with sage Valmiki, Maharshi Narada begins to introduce the person with all divine qualities. After each period of the pralaya or the annihilation, the Supreme God Vishnu recreates the entire universe in order to bestow upon the souls yet another opportunity to uplift themselves from the clutches of the samsara. He creates all the devas, the demons, and the manushas. Right from the four-faced Chaturmukha Brahma, several sages and Prajapatis are born who are responsible for the entire progeny. He creates the Manu who rules the universe for a period of one Manvantara. There are in all 14 Manus who will rule in a single day of the four-faced Brahma. Presently, we are in the 7th Manvantara, for which Vaivasvata Manu, the son of Vivaswan, is the ruler. King Ikshvaku was born to the Vaivasvata Manu and his son was Vikukshi. Great kings like Puranjaya and others were born in this lineage. In this very lineage was born a king called Dasharatha, and Lord Sri Rama is the son of this king Dasharatha. He is identified as the 7th incarnation of Lord Vishnu himself. Lord Sri Rama was resplendent with many choicest gunas. Sage Narada, while introducing Lord Sri Rama, addresses him as Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhava, the king born in the Ikshvaku lineage, and who is popularly known as Sri Rama. He continues to list out around 70 great qualities which are housed in the personality of Lord Sri Rama. Sri Rama is an embodiment of these and many other virtues.